I know. I've promised to make videos every week, but it didn't really work out. But I'm trying to keep on track again. I'm just drawing a house with a man here. His name is Stuart. And I'm not drawing just a normal house or just a normal person. So it all began when we came to London and I spotted a house on my street while I was walking by. And on this house there was a butterfly. A butterfly on the house? It's just not normal. And that's how I began to get interested in this house. And the house had some big, beautiful sunflowers in front of it. And it's just beautiful. And it was the man living in the house was the same guy that was taking a girl from my school and my class home and to school and taking her to ballet and back, and that's how we became neighbours and close friends. Also, last year he had a bad leg, and his leg was covered in plaster, so he really needed help. He was sent to the doctor and the hospital, then he had to come back home, and then this COVID thing broke in. Also, my next door neighbour also had an accident one day on his bike, and he broke an ankle and a thumb. My dad had to take him to the hospital with a taxi, and he helped him a lot. Also, my mum had to be in hospital, and my dad had to look after her and stay with her. So some other family from my school also helped me a lot. So I stayed in their house and they took care of me. And I really felt at home there. Just incredible. Now we are in this lockdown and just not normal. It's just you're stuck in a house, not going outside, only to the shops, not close to your friends from school, homeschooling. And we have to just keep positive. And it's okay to be sad or sad. But not controlled by the sadness. Did you ever stop and think about all of those old, lonely people stuck in their houses, just sitting in a chair all day and reading a newspaper. Nowadays, the world is sad. The people are sad. The streets are empty. But, well, if you think in a positive way, like you can stay, like in the lockdown when I am not in school, I can stay with my parents. That's a good thing. I've got the rats. I can play with them more often. And this lockdown thing actually made me think to stop and just to think of the things I didn't really appreciate as much. Like having my wonderful parents and my wonderful rats. Even though I can't spend time with my friends, I can see them, and that's a good thing. I can learn new things at school, at Zoom school. But so that's a positive thing. And now I'm going to tell you why I'm drawing this picture. Actually, it started when, he had his leg covered in a plaster and he couldn't do much things at his house. So my mum and dad came one day to help him tidy up the house, clean the windows, and that made him happy. And so then when he had to go to hospital, he didn't have many close people. So one day, he texted my mum politely if she could go and bring his daily newspaper to the hospital. But me and my mum love making surprises. So instead of just bringing him his daily newspaper, we gave him some gifts. Like we gave him oranges and some dried fruits. Yeah, we dry fruits like apples, bananas, and we also gave him a rose, which he liked. But also we gave him another gift. It's kind of like this one, a drawing, but I get a card. And I know it's just, a card, but it really means a lot to the older people. They know that you really care about them. And speaking of the card, have you ever stopped in this quarantine and thought about your family or grandparents? Like maybe in a different country and you can't see them? Yeah, you can. To make them happy, you can video them or make a card and post it to them. It really makes people happy. Speaking of making your grandparents or family happy, I also play the piano, which I will show in a couple of other videos. So I do play some pieces to my grandparents as like a daily show, and it's amazing how they react. I can put up big wide smiles on their faces, and making things for your grandparents or family that makes them happy is like makes me happy, and it's like wonderful. Being in this quarantine thing isn't quite bad, actually. There's some positive things about it, like, oh, I can move, I can talk, I can smile, I can dance, da 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 da. I can sing, la 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 la. I can laugh. I can play the piano. I can play with my rats. I can go outside to my back garden, and I've made some like secret house kind of den, and I also like if you can see down there, I'm making a chair. Do you believe it? A chair, not a normal chair, made out of sticks that I found in the garden. Whoa! Mind blowing. And why I thought of making this chair out of sticks is because I read this book series. Amazing! Amazing, 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 amazing. I love it. Have you ever fell in love with a book? Oh, you know what? I think I did. Okay, so yeah, the book series. Yeah, so this book series is actually called The Little House on the Prairie, if you want to know. And yeah, I really, really recommend it. And with that, tomorrow is the world's birthday. And you know what I'm gonna dress up as? Now you're speaking with Laura Ingalls Wilder. Yes, the favourite character of the book. Yeah, now serious. So in this quarantine, there's actually one skill I've learned. You know what skill? To switch my mood upside down. And I'm going to repeat it. The skill is I can switch my mood. And I know what you're thinking now. How? Like, how? So, okay, you beat me. I'm gonna tell you. By being grateful for what I have. I have a family. I have a house. I have arms and legs. I have food and water. And a roof above my head. That is the most important things I need. And I'm not I'm grateful for what I have, and I appreciate it. I don't go walking around and say, "Oh, Mommy, Daddy, I want to travel. Oh, Mommy, Daddy, I wish I had this doll. Mommy, Daddy, I want to go to Thailand like last year." Yeah, I'm just drawing this amazing butterfly on the house. So it really depends on what you focus on, because life is made out of 2 parts, which make up 100%. So 50% good, 50% bad. It can't be 100% good or 100% bad. It's just like that. So what does really matter and what you can control is on which part and which 50% you focus on. The 50% good or the 50% bad. Yeah, so that's your choice. And if I were you, I would choose 50% good. People in my mum's and dad's business also think of them as, oh, these are positive people. Oh wow, these are positive people. Wow, how can you do this? How can you be positive all the time? Well, my parents are positive, but it's not like positive things happened all the time to their life. Remember, there's 50% good, 50% bad. You can't control what good and bad things happen to you, but it really means, and yeah, you want to you want to be positive and happy with what you have. Every time I go to bed, if you do a prayer, I fall asleep with it. I just count down the blessings I have. And actually, I can count so many out on my fingers until I fall asleep. It's I really don't notice them when there's no lockdown. I just walked past them, and it's incredible to notice you're not noticing them. Yeah, so that's one of the things I saw and noticed around time. So yeah, I just finished the picture, so I will show it to you. So here's his house, his next door neighbour. Here are his 3 sunflowers and his very special butterfly. And then he's standing here with a chair, ready to read his daily newspaper, which he has to read now sadly in his hospital, which my mum gives him the newspapers. Yeah, and so I'm going to give him this tomorrow. I hope he's happy about it. And now, one more thing, until I pause the video. There's one important thing that I have to tell you. And maybe, I think so. You think like me. So get ready. 3, 2, 1, go. I love my life. I get crazy about it. Hey, I love it. So, but just listen. Before you post the video, subscribe, like, and ring the bell to just see the next videos.